They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. The Gamecocks will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wildcats offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. They're going to run it. Can't get him to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Taking it the other way. Inside the touchdown, Gamecocks. About this defense taking one back to the house.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make them punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
And the point after is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Ward. Grabbed in the middle. It's Zimmerman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Dumps it to the back. Grab near the sticks. It's Patterson. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Grab, go to the middle. It's Smart. Amen. Stop it. He'll have enough yardage for a first down. After first downs already on this drive. They'll snap it from close to midfield. Finds his man open. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Rushes on him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Makes the catch. It's Gilmore. Breaks into the open. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. To the ground with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. To the air, it's Ward. He makes a grab. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And the Gamecocks are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. He just got back to the line of scrimmage. They tried to run it out of the gun and found no room at all. Might as well stick with him. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line. He's looking to throw on third and short. And a sack all the way back at the 5. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. The short hands, it's Gilmore. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? That's caught. It's Patterson. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Ball spotted at the 27. It's first and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Smart. And they pick up just a few on that completion. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. It's complete on the right side. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking for a man, it's Ward. Quick completion on the out route. Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers. All offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
It's caught. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and I love running my tight ends across the formation. Just big targets that I can find a way to get the football to. Nice snag, nice little positive game for my offense.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. With jet sweep pass. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Catch in the middle, it's Patterson. They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Back to throw, it's Ward. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Kentucky. Oh, that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the six. Get the pick six.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Gonna look downfield again. Finds his big tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. He's got the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They're going to ride this running back. And he's swallowed up in the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Got a man. It's Daniels.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
To the air. It's Ward. He's going for it all. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Throws to the back. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
How about this offense responding late in the first half, getting the score, now an extra point away from tying this football game, going into the half. It's exactly how you draw up a 2-minute drill. That's how you want to finish a half.
Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball. Turning it on! And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Hits the afterburner. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it! They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Got his man quickly. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. The Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the defense stopped him again on second and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Going for 6. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Yeah, and it's money time. It's third and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a real... And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that.
Oh, he's got some space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Patterson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Looking to pass. It's Ward. Pulls it in. It's Gilmore.
Really nice job by the quarterback, dropping back, understanding. He knew his wide receiver was going to drag across the middle of the field. Good timing, waiting for him to come open, hitting him with the strike.
Oh, they're after him. The short hands. It's Daniels. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. The give to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Wildcats
had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
Forges ahead for one to the 8-yard line.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this. You keep finding them.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Snags it over the middle. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Makes the catch. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he does a really nice job finding